this issue, as well as I think so many issues, it's not just one thing. As somebody asked at one point, is it a smoking gun? Is there a smoking gun out there? And maybe there is in some cases, but probably not. That it's really a combination, I think, of different land uses, different sources, different contributions that really add up. So it's kind of like everybody can do their part. I think it's good to bring people out and then see things that they're not familiar with and they don't know as much about, or areas they've never been to.
What I would hope that the GWMA committee comes away with from this tour is that they have a basic understanding that there are multiple nitrate sources and that they have an idea in their mind of what those sources are and how varied they are, and the kinds of things that are currently being done through normal operations to limit nitrate and other contaminant sources. But also it's easy to forget, because groundwater is out of sight, out of mind.
What we're trying to do is getting people into the locations to see what are those land uses out there. You know, what does a wastewater treatment plant look like?
In the drinking water program, we're concerned or involved with the committee because it's not only just domestic or household water supplies that are impacted by nitrate concentrations in the aquifer, but it's also public water supplies like the city of Coburg, city of Junction City, and Harrisburg and Monroe. All of those communities are somewhat impacted by nitrate concentration.
Anytime we want to put in a new well, it takes about 3 holes in the ground to get one that does not have nitrate issues. And it doesn't really matter where you're at in the city. There's not one part of town that's better.
The groundwater management area is an agricultural use, and we know that that is one of the major contributors of nitrate to groundwater. But we also know that septic systems add nitrate to the groundwater. The wastewater treatment plants for commercial, industrial, and municipal uses have a nitrate component that can be added into the groundwater as well. And then there's animals. I mean, you're talking about dogs and horses, and those are all potential contributors of nitrate to the groundwater. So basically, everybody who's living in this area could actually do something positive to reduce the amount of nitrate that goes into the groundwater. Sand and gravel operation was great because we were able to see the stratigraphy, the materials that are underneath our feet, and what that looks like, and how rapid you can see things transmit down through those rocks.
It's about 45 to 50 foot in depth. By the time you get to Corvallis, you're about 20 feet, maybe even 15 feet in areas. And then by the time you get up to Salem, where you get the influence of those Missoula floods, then you get 100, 150 feet of gravel again.
Any questions, sir?
Nope.
Alrighty.
The committee is 15 members, and it's made up of the whole range of stakeholders, or the key stakeholders in the area. So we have farmers, we have county commissioners from all 3 counties within the area. We have city mayors, people with environmental types of interests, a realtor. And so I think that's brought together a group of people who truly are interested in finding solutions that really work for everybody. And I think that's what the process has been through the 2 years in developing the action plan, and that's been their main role. And now that role is shifting to more of a implementation role of what can we do as a group or as a stakeholder body or whatever, I think, to move things forward and get things actually done on the ground.
Power there.
Well, some of them were quiet.
no silver bullet in the water issues, and that was really clear today. It's going to take, a whole regional collaborative approach on water issues. That's for quality and supply.
And it's to get people to think and to brainstorm with us what are the possible sources of nitrate in these areas that we toured, and what should we be looking at? What else should we be factoring in?
I'm hoping that this will give them an idea of what the activities are, and they get a ground-based level understanding of what's going on in these areas, and the level of effort that it may take in order to actually reduce the concentration of nitrate in the GWMA area.